Hey, all my preppers, what's up? It is your girl, the culinary motivator and author E. Denise here at Prep to Live. Listen, we can ready to make some healthy sandwiches. I know. But I want you to notice something on this table right here. Can't see something that's missing? We will talk about it right here on Prep to Live. All right, everybody, listen. I know that it is grab and go season, especially now that we can kind of go. All right. And I also know that that means messing up. Sometimes grabbing and going means messing up. Thus, you need to prep to live. That's what this is for. The Prepper's Journal. Make sure you check it out. Amazon got them. Get them and then use them. This is your guide to eat, reflect, prepare, reflect, all of that. Everything. You can do all of this in here. Make sure you get your Prepper's Journal. So listen, I decided that I know me. Do you know you? Because I know me. Brianna, do you know you?
I know me.
Okay, well, see, everybody know everybody, right? I know my weakness. My weakness starts with a B. Bread. You hear me? Honey, bread on the butt, yeast on the yams, and rolls, okay? They produce rolls, all right? We are trying to do something different. I'm not telling you to cut it out, but everything in moderation. Let me tell you, there's no other way I'm going to eat a fake bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. It's got to be on bread. Sorry, don't wrap it in no lettuce. I need it on a bun. A potato roll. For today, we're going to talk about breadless sandwiches and wraps. And this might be more than one episode. We might do a couple of them on this because this is deep. Different ways to cook your food, make your food so that it's appealing, it's good, and it's healthy. So let's get started. All right, ain't no shame in my game. You know what this is. This is protein right here. I'm not saying the name of the product because y'all know they're not paying me yet. All right, so I've got this. I have got, come on, man, you got to have some fresh garlic that comes out of the bowl. I've got some, this is some yogurt. I need to get this out of here. Excuse me. Okay. Look at that. People, I feel happy already because I know that I'm doing the right thing. How about scallions? Nicely cut up. This is gonna be one of them Goonie Goo Goo burgers where you put everything in it. This gonna mess you up right here. This gonna mess you up. Jerk seasoning. What? In the bowl. Just follow with me. This could be turkey. This could be beef. This can be a mixture of all. You know how you get that pack with the beef, the pork, and man, get out of my life. This could be whatever you want it to be. All right? So, but you got to use your hands. You got to use your hands. So now we're going to make this into 2 burgers. She's crazy. We're going to make this into 2 burgers, and then I really got a big surprise for you guys. So on this surprise burger that I'm making for you, it's a main ingredient that I'm going to tell you about. Keep your fingers crossed because I be trying stuff. Anyhow, this is just coleslaw mix. You can get it in a bag in the store, and it's so good. I have homemade mayo and a little bit of white vinegar. And then you want to let this sit in the refrigerator for a few minutes to kind of cool, chill rather. So I put those burgers, I put them in the refrigerator so that when I put them on the grill, they're less likely to stick when they're cold. I don't usually cook cold meat, but when you're forming a meat, it's good sometimes to do that, especially if you're putting it on a grill. All right, so I'm trying something here. These are sweet potatoes. Oh my goodness. I have cut them into about an inch thick. And this is your bread. You hear me what I said? This is the bread. I got a grill here that is on medium heat, and I'm just going to sprinkle it with some olive oil. So that's nicely, coated. Now I have to coat the ends. And I'm just, putting some olive oil on those, like that. And putting them on here. Now, once I do this really, really well, get all of that goodie on there, just like that. Come on, need some more. There we go. I did the sides and everything. I'm gonna take off one glove because now I'm gonna take off two gloves. Because, all right, one of my dilemmas is finding fine kosher salt. So we're gonna do an episode on how you find it and how you need it. It's two different things. So this was coarse kosher salt. That's all I can find? Well, then I made it what I want. Fine kosher salt. We'll talk about that. So it's heavily, I need to heavily, coat these. Coat them heavily. So I'm going to cover this tightly and not get any injury by burning my hand. And we're going to let this cook on this medium. Yep, that's medium. That's medium. Now we're going to make these tangy sweet potato burgers, all right? So we've got our pan, our grill again, and it's got some goody scrappies in there, goody yummy yummies from the sweet potatoes. So we're just going to spray it. Had our burgers in the refrigerator after we assembled them because it doesn't stick as much when you put them in the refrigerator. Chilling. All right, so we're gonna let that get a little warm, and then it's getting warm, and then we're gonna put these. You didn't see that. Almost lost it. So we're gonna push them down because if you notice, our sweet potatoes weren't this big in diameter, but who cares? And what I like to do with my burgers is cover them when they're on my grill. Just like that. No need to fit the aluminum foil. Just lay it on the top. It'll hold the heat and it'll cook. Because remember, this is protein. You, on the other hand, you might want to, if you're doing meat, depending on how you like your meat. If you like it raw, that's your business. If you like it rare, you like it, put it this way, if it's beef and you like, your cow just up walking around, then don't even put no aluminum foil on. If you still like him kicking his foot, then don't put no aluminum foil on. You know what I'm saying? Don't put no Reynolds wrap on it. If, on the other hand, you'd like him to at least be on life support, put a little foil a little bit so it can cook through a little bit better. I just called out a whole cow. I'm sorry about that. And don't get me wrong. Burgers made from beef. Oh, I think I just salivated. They're good. I just don't eat it. I know y'all like, you better eat something. One of these days, I'm going to eat meat again. Lies. I might let y'all think I'm eating. That's a whole nother show. Because I almost said something that might get me kicked off. Anyway, I love y'all. We're going to cook this protein right here. All right, so we took the burgers out the pan. Now, this would get me locked up if I were just to take these out and move on. Do you see what's in this pan? Honey, that's got to go together. You got to keep it together. That's just the burgers coming back to the burgers. Now, in my private life, I would scrape that. Come on. Make it part of the topping of the burger. Don't play. But, I could eat that right by itself. It worked. Our sweet potatoes worked. Now, you might be looking at these like, that's not sweet potatoes. It's peeled. And these are actual sweet potatoes. And we cooked it just enough for it to be soft, a little soft. So, and done. And you bite it. Listen, I can't help you all with what's going to happen. Because I'll probably be filming from now on by myself. Because Brianna is over there dancing and just going all the way in. So I guess I better hurry up and make this. So you take your, how about this? You take your sweet potato bread. Original, okay? Are y'all ready for this? This is mango chutney. We're gonna have a show about chutney, don't worry about it. But get you some. And spread it on this here goodness. You all right, Brianna? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Now, I would want to cut this burger because it is way bigger than this, but I'm not. It's perfect. She's fading fast, people. She's fading fast. Remember that slow? Do you remember? That's right, September. Almost changed the Something is wrong. You checking your pulse, Brianna? If you hear anything real loud, it's our stomach. We've come to know that. Top of the bread, potato bread. And put a little more chutney. So this size, if you want to, people, you know, give me an F for the day for sizing the meat, but you ain't gonna be mad. Look at your sandwiches. Way down south. Ooh. Get up, puppy. Honey, are we going to put two worlds together and give you an amazing collard green burrito? You remember how they taught you to cook them and clean them. But this time, I want you to start right here. Okay, to cut this part out. You're not going to have as much stem because we're wrapping. So you cut this out. It makes it easier as you go up. I don't have any uses for this. I'm so sorry. So you want to cut out, again, anything that's hard because you want this to be a beautiful wrap. But you know, guys, the whole thing behind bread, we all know. Some people, it goes in different spots, different places on your body. But if you got to see the women in my family, we look like gymnasts from here up. See, look at my small, look, this is ridiculous. A grown woman and you can reach your fingers around. Come on, man. Rings just fall off. But baby, when we stand up and you get to these good yams right here, and my booty done come back a little bit. Listen, that's bread. B-R-E-A-D. Okay? That's what that is. Because it's so good. And then you had the dirty nerve to put that butter with. So, today, I want you to try something different with me, okay? This is great because I'm giving you 3 ideas which will help with your prep to live, all right? So I'm going to stop messing with y'all and get to work. All right, so this is some really great ingredients for our burrito collard green burrito roll. All right, of course, how are we going to do anything in the Spanish genre without cilantro? You got to have it. And I'm gonna cut this up just a little bit because I could leave it whole, and as much as I love cilantro, have you ever taken a real hard whiff of cilantro? I mean, just like inhaled it, not up your nose, but to smell, you know. Listen, don't go to jail sniffing cilantro. Girl, be like, yo, you got any that good cilantro? No, I shouldn't say that. Okay. Yo, that joke on the other side of town got some mean cilantro. Yo, it's the cilantro for me. What? Okay. All right, so I have and good cilantro. Got me some sour cream. These are pickled jalapeno. But guess what? They're not as hot. I'm gonna find out what they did because they're actually in the store. You can buy them like this. So that is cilantro. I mean, see, I'm hooked on cilantro. That's jalapeno. I'm hooked on it. I'm hooked. And this is the brine from the jalapeno. This is like the mayo kind of sort. Oh, baby, you know that cilantro. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in there, just a tad bit of salt. You're gonna be hooked on this cilantro. Let me show you what I'm doing with the collard greens. Okay, let's go. All right, so listen, we got these beautiful collard greens, but guess what? They get beautifuler. I'll tell you how. So I've got some water in this pan, and it's, as you can see, it's pretty hot. So I'm gonna place the collard green in there, and look at it. Look how greener it's getting. See? Because we can't make the wraps with regular collard greens because it's raw, number one. Number two, which I love raw, but it's more pliable when it's like this, okay? So we're gonna put that one in, and I think I'm gonna add a little bit of water the next time. I'm not gonna disturb this one, but we're just gonna let it get a little wilted so that it's easy to roll. Like that. Roll it like that. So we're gonna just turn her over. Don't be scared. You're not gonna burn yourself. Just turn it over. Ooh, we don't want to take out the crunch. Baby, when I tell you there's nothing like a crunch when you eating. Ooh, give me crunch. So I'm not gonna leave these in here long, but I'm gonna leave them in long enough to get just a little salt. Little. Okay, let me tell you where that word came from. This guy, maybe I shouldn't say this, so I won't. And I'm talking about his height. Clean your brain, okay? His height. Ugh. Okay, that's it, I'm done. I'm not doing it, Brianna, stop. This is almost done. Get it like I want to say maybe 3 minutes on each side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She ready. So I'm just going to do each of these like that. I did say I was going to add a little bit more water, but don't pay me no mind. And you can also, another quick way to do this is to have enough water to cover it and put a top on it. And do that for like 3 minutes each side and then take it out. Because you do not want them to be mushy, but you want them to be pliable to roll and then still baby. What is happening, my Southern Mexicans? That's right, we are making collard green burritos. Let's get the burrito part right. So I got some black beans, honey. We've got some brown rice. And of course, diced tomatoes. Now, I can't get no simpler than that. Mix this up really good. So I'm gonna put this over and I'm going to microwave this for like maybe 2 minutes. I'm gonna cut a little slit, microwave, 3 minutes. All right, it is time to put together our collard green burrito. This is something you can wrap up, throw it in your bag for, your lunch, heat it if you want, and if you don't have to. What? So I'm making 2. Well, why did you make 4 leaves? Because we're going to not crisscross them, but put them on top of each other. So let me show you. So they're kind of overlapping. Got it? Okay. So the tomatoes, the black beans, so the beans, yes, can you believe it? I used something out of the can. But baby, when I tell you I washed them, I did everything except put them on a scrub board. I washed them because if you have never opened a can of black beans, it's ugly, it nasty looking. So I washed them really well. And the rice is brown rice that I bought, and it was already it's frozen. So there you have it. We ain't trying to make you work hard. We're trying to make you work smart. We're going to put, look at this nonsense that is going on here. Now I've left enough for me to pick up. Brianna gonna have a heart attack. I've left enough of the leaves of the collards here so I can roll. So don't put it all the way to the edge. Do that thing like that right there, baby. Well, here's the cilantro mix. Sliced avocado. How about a Mexican cheese blend? Okay, let's roll. It's just that easy, people. It is just that easy. I don't think they gave me some bad cilantro. They be repeating. Let me tell y'all, this is one Ignit Kitchen. I know you've all seen, they're called English cucumbers, and they are supposed to be seedless, but I don't, Your third breadless lunch is going to be a stuffed tuna stuffed cucumber. So once you get this, take the plastic off, please. Wash her, and then split them. These cucumbers are, they're just perfect in every way. So what we're going to do now is, we can't just put the stuffing on the top and put this on the top and think everything's going to be okay. Nobody's going to stay together. This is going to be an automatic annulment, okay? There's no marrying going on here. So what we got to do is clean out the inside. And you want to get a well. How deep is your love? So you want to get a well because these cucumbers, you can really like, the skin on these things are so tender until, and remember I told you, a lot of times you don't need to peel everything because the goodie, the nutrients are in the skin. See that right there make a sound, that means I'm doing something. Oh yeah, honey. This well is deep. I need to do the other side because, of course, you gotta have a top piece of bread. Anytime you have this many ingredients, come on and tell me that tuna getting ready to change. You hear me? Oh! So the bottom line is we just gonna put it together. We got some really nice tuna. I like tuna in water, just because I don't want it to be soupy on my sandwich. And it's better in water, packed in water. So this is Abercrombie Concept. And yes, I'm gonna have a show on making your own tuna. So right here we got some red wine vinegar, some Dijon. Got some celery, scallions, dill. Isn't that pretty? It's got a little bit of oil, just a little bit. We've got some homemade mayo. I love the smell of yogurt. That smells so good. Lemon zest. Let's go back to celery. Let's add some celery green. I have my kosher salt. Got to have some pepper in here. You got to. And the reason I'm not making this really spicy, there is a reason. This, I don't know if everybody's heard about microgreens. Well, I found a brand of microgreen that's spicy. So instead of doing, or you can do alfalfa. You can do like the alfalfa spread on here as your topping. But I'm going to use some of these good spicy. I love these things. Microgreens. It's time to stuff this baby. These delicious microgreens. First of all, you already know the crunch that's going to happen. You've got the cucumber. You've got celery in here. I don't know what else y'all want me to do. Brianna's like, no, I need a picture. Come take a picture. You can wrap this, put it in the refrigerator overnight while you've got it wrapped, cut it. You can have this for a snack, like one half of it for a snack, one half for lunch. If you're feeling dinnerish it is. Want it for breakfast. Knock yourself out. You can't go wrong with this. This you cannot go wrong with. What is your excuse now? Okay, there shouldn't be any excuse. I got your bread list covered. Look at this. We have collard green burritos. We have sweet potato burgers. We have tuna-filled cucumbers. Right there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meals of your prep to live. Whether it be lunch, breakfast, dinner, you can eat what you want when you want in moderation. But today we taking the bread work out of it. You can't go wrong. I'm telling you people, this is healthy and it makes you happy. Don't you see how silly I'm acting today? Every day? But this is really good eating. Make sure you check us out on all social media, Prep to Live. Let's not forget the unforgettable Prepper's Journal. Get it. Amazon got it and use it. Inside of here, you can write recipes, thoughts, create memories, whatever you want to do. This is an excellent companion. And this right here, we're going to keep on because I got a couple other breadless things that I want to go over with you. But enough for today, because I think you'll be nicely delighted when you taste it. Because we did it right here on Prep to Live. Remember, if you ain't in your kitchen, you ain't living.